Hello, everyone. Welcome to Puzzle Wednesday Fairy. Was it 5th edition? 5th edition. Here at Puzzle Wednesday, we're playing some Soldam. My name is Rats, and joining me on the microphone tonight, I have Decafumo Death Cult.
Hello, hello.
And Color Thief.
How's it going, everyone?
We're going to be walking you through this really incredible game. One of my favorite soundtracks, and a really interesting take on Othello, but also tactical garbage. So if you're familiar with the garbage from TGM or Sega Tetris in general, where your attack is sent to the column that you made it, Soldam follows the exact same rules, but instead of a line making game where you're trying to fill in the void, you're trying to make lines of colors by swapping them back and forth. If you've played the fairly recent puzzle game Tetrachroma, its color swapping mechanic is explicitly based off of this game. So we're going to be getting into some matches very soon. You can check out this cool art from Kayat7 of Pac-Man devouring everything.
Doing what he does best.
Yeah. Just eating all of our favorite puzzle games, whether that's Columns 3 guy. We have the baby brain from Senno. Got it all. Well, we're up first. We'll be playing against Nightshine. Just a moment. CT.
How's it going, Rats?
What's your favorite thing about this game?
Whew. I like a lot about it. I like the game feel. Considering how early this game is, it plays pretty smooth, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's got good DAS. It does lots of unconventional decisions, like how it handles gravity and stuff. Basically, even at the highest of speeds,
Yes.
it doesn't approximate 20G or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're intended to be able to choose a column in the air before your piece lands.
Yep.
So that's kind of neat that they balanced it around that, because
Mm-hmm.
games in general went in a very different direction in the years that followed.
Yes.
And just so many little decisions. Like, you might naively let pieces drop in any column, but they make you move 2 columns at a time laterally. So that's also kind of interesting, and it honestly works better. So I don't know. It feels very refreshing looking back at it. I'm sure back in the day, everything was refreshing and crazy and new, but especially today in an era of more saturated common designs, eternally redesigning Tetris and Puyo over and over again. It's absolutely a breath of fresh air. And to answer your question, I like it because of the music.
It sure is great, isn't it? Nightshine and I have hopped into match.
Yep. Who will win? The question is asked.
Nightshine surprised me last we played. He picked it up very quick. So I'm looking forward to our match. We're playing first to 3 all the way. The game gets a little bit longer as we get deeper into bracket. The margin time takes quite a while to kick in, and players can sometimes struggle to deal damage to each other early on. At least it's been my experience.
I'm curious.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of a learning curve in terms of assembling truly devastating attack patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it's the way damage works, it's -1 line.
Yep.
So if you're not consistently building at least 2 lines of damage at a time, you won't progress your offense very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm always extremely curious how puzzle games, and especially early puzzle games, how did the designers go about balancing it? Because it's so hard to quickly become good at a new idea.
Yeah.
So what do you even do about that? But it's a relatively well-balanced game overall in spite of its originality. But maybe the verses would have been the most difficult to balance. I don't know.
Yeah, to your point, like, it's pretty common. So, like, when they're designing fighting games, right? There are some characters that prey on an experience more than others. So like grapplers are pretty common as a character archetype that is like a little overpowered when the game first comes out. And they have to figure out like, what is it worth to like let people sweat this when they're first learning? Like there has to be a limit to how strong those dominant characters can be against new players, or else they'll just quit, right?
Yeah.
First round going to Rats.
Yeah, very, very comfortable first round for Rats. Just staying nice and low on the board as Nightshine's board slowly filled up.
I'm curious how you describe your relationship with this game, Rats. Like, have you played much single player, or have you just logged in a ton of versus?
I've played a little bit of the single player and Sekiro modes. I think they're okay. So in versus mode, you see there's this little band of color around the board. It lets you make matches that are not really possible in the single player mode, and I really like that. I find the single player mode like a little uncomfortable to play sometimes.
I see.
Yeah,
when you get used to it, the versus feels a little bit, at least in terms of survival, when you're not receiving garbage, it feels a little solved.
Yeah, that is true. I haven't personally found exactly what I'm looking for out of Soldam just yet. Oh, Nightshine's in trouble.
Ooh,
got exactly one line,
damage.
but
Don't think one is enough.
I am trying to build more like left-right mix-ups into my stacking. I used to just stack for like big damage all the time. But having had that immediately returned by my opponents is super annoying. You know? And it forces you to go to margin time into like some sort of like stacking race rather than...
All clear.
Yeah, it's worth nothing.
They're kind of easy enough that I think if they were worth something, it would probably not be a good thing.
Yeah. That doesn't mean the game shouldn't acknowledge it visually.
Yeah, you should at least get like a little pop-up, but it would be it'd be even funnier if you got like a pop-up and it still didn't do anything.
It'd be cool if it did nothing except like the fairy did a little pirouette on her way over or something. Like, that'd be cute.
I won't lie to you, I wasn't looking... Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think the Sekiro mode in particular is very original in a way that has surprisingly not been revisited by other games.
Yes.
Having like battles against abstract opponents on the side of the screen, I don't know, it works well. They all kind of have their own gimmicks, and
they tried to do something. They tried to do something similar with Poito.
Kind of.
But like they didn't really have the specialty mechanics and gimmicks and stuff, which like I feel like that's an important part of the equation. GG's, thanks for playing. A lot of fun. Alrighty. Off to the side we have Raz playing against Digi. We're gonna have our next match being called soon, Glover v Ardrox. Yeah, I would like, in general, I would like more games to have like really compelling single player options that are not just like
play forever.
Play forever or get the best score with our bespoke mechanics. That's why I like the level stop system in TGM so much, because like even though it does sort of feel like you're just playing Tetris until you aren't, it seems like each level stop was like really intentionally made, and like they understood what they wanted out of you for those sections of the game.
So that said, if you do decide to score play Sekiro mode, it has some of the biggest brain strategy I have ever seen in a single player action puzzle game.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Match was called. We should be seeing a lobby pop up soon.
Just waiting on our jocks.
Our competitors are currently fighting who can be P2, which I find kind of funny.
Oh.
I mean,
color bias.
Yeah, do you want blue candy? I do like blue candy myself. Oh,
I think I like blue and red candy pretty equally, all things considered.
Definitely a blue respecter myself. I love how blue raspberry was like an entirely invented flavor. They were just like, yeah, man, the combination of raspberry
blue dye. What are we gonna use it for? New flavor.
All right, it looks like Glover's going for, I thought a fast cup, but it looks like we're just stacking.
Raise your cups.
True. All right, we've downstacked into a cup. Meanwhile, Ardrox just thinking about sending a big line.
Nice.
And we're off to the races.
Ooh, and it's coming back. Ooh, and that's pretty nasty damage, actually. Glover's gonna have a lot of work to do to get down to that.
Yeah, the horizontal lines are kind of worth it a little bit if you put the effort in.
Yeah, generally speaking, if you know what you're doing, damage in this game isn't sticky. But you can definitely construct a board that takes at least a couple of turns to clear.
Yeah. How do you get a perfectly solid line in garbage? I actually don't know how that works. I thought you always had to leave one color of
unflipped, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't know either. That's interesting.
No, I'm right there with you. Like I'm learning in real time that solid lines are a thing.
Ardrox just has a little more down stacking to go. He did draw the right piece, but he didn't rotate it! Ah! Oh, he draws the exact right piece. But, oh no, but this puts a diag right through his board. Meanwhile, Glover's just chilling. Just like, yeah.
But Glover's clearing singles, though. He's got to get out of single city if he wants to squeeze a win out.
That's true. He's sort of playing with his food a little bit.
That's 3 singles from Glover.
And Ardrox is basically all set.
Yeah, Ardrox has kind of found his way out. He's almost there.
Okay. Glover's waking up a bit, sending a bit of garbage.
Ardrox might have to play with these singles for a bit. He finds at least one. But we should be
so many blue pieces on his board.
Yeah. There's Sekiro come out. So this is a Margentine piece that doesn't have any particular value, but as you can see, it does block swapping, which can be very difficult for you trying to downstack. Now the the right side of Ardrox's board is like entirely cheesed. Like so difficult. He can't even put this checkerboard piece down and live. Oh
okay,
no!
he clears a single, but three lines coming over.
And it is enough.
Okay, first win to Glover.
Nightshine is asking in the chat if there are really simple strategies to improve in this game.
Ooh.
I figured you might have some input, CT.
So, is that Nightshade or Nightcap?
Nightshine.
Nightcap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cap. Okay. Yeah. It depends exactly what you're talking about. Do you want to improve generally or versus in particular? I think you kind of have to have the basics down before you can think about versus too much.
Really?
And it might even be easier to learn the basics in versus because the edges of the screen make it a little easier to flip the colors.
Oh, Ardrox is committed something really scary here.
But he's going to do it. That's a big one.
Oh, it only ended up being 3 lines.
And kind of in the middle, too. So I think Glover's going to turn it around immediately.
Yeah. Oh, it takes a diag here.
But as you were saying, CT?
Yeah, so I don't know. You need to develop a certain intuition for how the flipping's going to play out and learn what bad placements are.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to vocalize what the bad placements are without visuals, you know what I mean? But in general, like, Swiss cheese is going to be really nasty. And even if you can't immediately clear a line, at least preventing stuff from flipping and causing nastiness.
Oh, Glover just gets the perfect piece here.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, but the fairies are doing battle mid-flight.
Oh, Ardrox didn't see it! Oh no! Oh, he had a great diag clear, but unfortunately he's gonna die for it. That would be, I think, like, intuitively knowing how the diags are going to flip without having to see the piece guide is really important, because you only see the guides on your current placement, not for the placements that you could have. So like, you wouldn't necessarily make a decision on information that hasn't been revealed to you yet. So unless you're sitting there flipping the piece over and over again, you just don't know all of the results of your actions. If you already know them because you've been playing the game for a bit, then it's a lot easier, I think, to intuit what you want to do on your board.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll say straight up, it probably takes a couple hours to get used to the weird reversey Othello logic.
Yeah, definitely.
Ardrox.
Ardrox.
Oh, Ardrox. See, Ardrox is locked out. It's no longer possible to flip those. Oh, well.
Yeah,
there was maybe a really convoluted downstack, but not really. Wow. So a bit of an anticlimactic game 3, a bit of a self-kill from Ardrox, but that kind of reinforces what I was saying about learning what moves are really, really, dangerous. Basically, you don't want to give yourself garbage. In Tetris, it's obvious, you make a bunch of holes, that's bad. In Soldam, it's a little more nuanced. You got to get used to how the flipping mechanic works.
Yeah, and some holes are way scarier than others. Because like, you have to consider your access to them, or whether or not you're going to be able to flip them back like later. Sometimes you might want to flip to the opposing color, so that way you unify some groups. Very funny.
There's like a process of like working down your board. You can't think of your board from the bottom up when you're clearing garbage line. You kind of have to work from the top down.
Mm-hmm.
And like flip and then flip again to catch the next layer of the off color, and then flip again, and then flip again to catch the next layer of the off color.
I will say that like not sending huge, easily cleared lines is pretty important. Like all of the time.
100%.
Yeah, you want to develop some cheese and then put a line down.
I still think priority number one is learning how to not kill yourself. But
yes,
absolutely. You know, very very quickly afterwards, you can start engaging with the targeted garbage type of mechanic. All right.
Ooh, CP and Raz. That's a good one.
Yeah, Raz is pretty good at this game. CT, I actually want to like look through the previous challenge pages and be like, how many of these is CT won? Oh, Masa beat you before. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not immortal at this game. My experience is mostly single player.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the most impressive thing I've done is like 1cc, the Sekiro mode.
Yo, congratulations. That rules. I had no idea.
Are you the eyeballs?
I am viewing.
Yes. Okay.
I think another one of the things you can do to improve is learn how to do the cup pattern.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because you might be able to finagle a bit of well, if my offense is grown enough, I'll immediately put myself at an advantage.
Yep. Against
people who know more of what they're doing.
Yeah. And also the cup is kind of difficult to like when your next down stack is on the edges in columns 1 and 6. It's much easier to mess up your board with a bad diag, whereas if your well is in the center, your diags are going to be much more forgiving, I feel. Okay, Raz accepting some garbage.
She's getting a really nice red piece there.
Ooh, oh, she has to restack. Okay, she lives. This does look really scary, though.
Solid line?
No.
Yes, I gave her a solid line. So the way I did that, the piece you place counts as a flip, even though it's not flipping. So it's not that complicated.
Oh, as in, like, you didn't flip any pieces, but you still made a line? I see. That is pretty gnarly. The Raz should send you a solid line here, right? No. Yes. Huh. She did send you one. Yeah, it must be really dependent. Oh, it's the top line. It starts counting your damage from the top line of what you just sent. That is the weird thing about this game. So damage is calculated as lines you sent -1. Which can make... Oh, Raz. Oh. Okay, she did find a diag clear. She actually looks totally fine. I was briefly scared. I thought that she was in for a really long down stack. You might not get a whole lot of pressure here. Oh, CT is committed to a really big swap. And unfortunately, there's like garbage in the middle of it. Oh, is he dead? No.
Not quite. Oh, no. That's going to help. Oh, no. It helps a lot less than I thought it would.
But he did a little optimization to get an additional line of garbage out of that clear, which I thought was kind of funny. I probably would have just immediately downstacked.
We're getting a nice downstack. Oh, perfect piece. Just nice 4-line cup send there. That's going to be pretty brutal to work through. Oh, and it's enough. Raz getting the top of the board there.
I was on the brink of death there for
yeah, for sure.
Very good job hanging on there by Color Thief.
But you can see what I meant when I said that the matches get a little bit longer as we go deeper into the bracket. Early on, it's just so hard to apply pressure. So you and your opponent are just like, I guess I'm stacking. Like, here we go. Oh, Raz, look at this great clear.
A liner. Ooh, and it's kind of chunky on the left side there.
Oh, interesting. I thought for sure she would be attacking column 6, but CT is looking pretty comfortable. You can just stack for offense right now. See, one of the things about being bottom board that's super good in this game is that, like, you get to choose which column you want to attack, sure. But you never have to worry about, like, a weirdly bad diag, like, ruining your day. Oh, this one line.
Oof. Raz just having a hard time finding the correct piece in the next queue.
Yeah, the RNG in this game can be a little bit cruel. Or, like, your downstacking answers have to be very specific as the game progresses, because you have so little choice over your pieces. Oh, interesting. Raz taking a line that's really flexible in terms of, like, not showing your opponent what you're doing. You know? Okay.
That's a line. Oh, almost.
This versus theme is just so good. God.
It's really good.
Has no business being so nice.
I don't think do we even know who the composer was?
That is
Maybe
a
one of
good
those
question.
Mysterious things where, like, or maybe I'm confused with Blockout. The Blockout, we don't know who the composer was, even though that's also pretty awesome.
Huge send there from CP. 4 lines from a cup is going to be a pretty heinous block of garbage there.
And Raz's board is pretty thoroughly cheesed as well. Like, even though she cleared, like, gonna have to do a bit of work. And CT's drawing. Oh, she actually gets the all red piece.
This is a nice 4-line clear to come back. Okay, so we're close to the cup now.
Ooh. Oh, interesting. She's lucky that she doesn't have a blue in column 1, for sure. And if she drew one of these X pieces that CT just drew, she would have died, like, immediately, but...
Ooh, another big 4 send.
Oh, but 2 more lines from CT.
Hanging on by the skin of her teeth, but the last 2 fairies showing up late to the party.
Righty.
Right, CT going to ants.
Boy, I was nervous after that first round, but it worked out.
Hell yeah. All right, next up is going to be me versus Glover. We're all
to be reckoned with in this game.
definitely. We're already in match.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I had my finger on the button.
Quick draw.
You know, if you got a sleepy 7-person bracket, like, let's play those games, you know, like...
Yeah.
I like how Glover picked up this game. You know, if he hadn't played it at all until he just randomly saw Puzzle Wednesday people playing. And then he just kind of played a few matches, picked it up, started having fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. I love to see it.
Just finding a game fun and sticking with it goes a really long way.
Turns out playing the video game makes you good at the video game.
True.
Oh, look at that cup from Glover. So this will be at least a little inconvenient for rats. Something you might not really notice, but the way the garbage works in this game is funny. Like, the fairies literally have to fly over to the other side of the screen, and there's a little bit of randomness in how they, like, meander their way over. So even though Glover did, like, one attack, Rats got one line, and then got, like, the other 3 lines later, because, like, 2 of the fairies were just kind of lagging behind a little bit.
Ooh, a rough pull there from Rats. Really could use a, okay.
Ooh.
Gonna just take the easy line down stack here.
Okay, that is the safe, immediate down stack, but it does make a slightly awkward situation here. She's forced
But yeah,
to...
Glover's just gonna send all of it back. And that's a... Okay,
oh no.
We're in...
Ooh, hope you like checkerboards.
We're on borrowed time here.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Unsalvageable piece queue.
A lot of puzzle games with shared piece queue
Mm-hmm.
have degenerate strategies, but this game seems somehow reasonably balanced for it.
I think because it only showed you one next piece, it's really hard to meta. That's just drawing 5.
It's very
it doesn't
funny.
Even send garbage because nothing changed colors. That's really funny.
Yeah, it does help that there's only one next. I think it also helps that the players want opposite pieces, sort of.
Yeah, you can make use of pieces of both colors.
Unless you're super low and you just want to deny your opponent. But that's rude. We would never be rude.
No,
playing a
of
puzzle
course
game.
not.
No.
Whoop, all clear. Let's go. Oh, and it's a full horizontal line, too.
Ooh, he drew the
Oh,
piece
full
I
horizontal
wanted.
line goes straight back. Oh, that wasn't as explosive as I thought it was going to be.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's just, I read the board wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Glover really not liking that diagonal piece.
Oh, but Oh no, he finds a triple. He's in the game a little bit longer.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, the single
Oh,
from
that
Rats
center
has been on the
spire
edge
just
of
one
death.
too high. Yeah, a couple of at the top board, it becomes diagonal pieces and things of that nature become dangerous very quickly. There's not much room for error in your placements once you get up to up higher on the board.
Ooh. Rats getting a little artistic with her choices.
Can you blame me? You know what?
I'd
seems
consider
fun.
that self-damage, Rats. You got to study the VODs.
A 5-line send, or a 4-line send.
So, to be fair, you weren't in a terrible spot, but you did force yourself to take a single.
Drawing the
We're trying to see if I can notice any patterns in how some of the delayed fairies work. And I do think it is just like sometimes they take a little while to get over there. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it. I thought maybe it was like you can actually only receive 3 damage at once, and setting 4 lines a lot. So if it doesn't feel like, maybe it just feels like it's random, but no, I think it might actually just be depending on where the fairies are when you place your last piece.
Rats consolidating into one giant hit. We'll see if Glover can dig down to it. You know, it's putting a lot of pressure on, but it's easy to counter it. Oh,
that's top out. Yeah.
Glover misreading the line potential of that clear.
yeah
Anything going over the top and will end you. So there's no funny ghost row shenanigans.
Oh, good. Glover did clarify that we do know the composers. I was definitely confused with Blockout, where it's very mysterious. People just don't know who made that godlike soundtrack.
Ugh. That was a weird rollback. I find it funny that triples are the most, like, efficient. It feels a little arbitrary sometimes.
Yeah, it's like going for 4 is maybe a little bit too much, and they're probably going to be all in a straight line. And that means it's just going to come back. But if you do a triple, it's kind of hard to send that back in one big clear, so you're forcing multiple clears and maybe singles. But it also just doesn't kill, you know?
True.
Lots of 4 or 2x2 blues for Glover here, giving lots of good down stacks to work with.
Nice. I don't mind this triple conversion from Rats. It's slightly less damage, 1 less line, but it's significantly messier garbage. Okay, Glover's going to make an efficient dig, though, by turning it into a split.
That's a little bit of funny digging to do here.
Oh, yeah, she has very little room to play around with. Fortunately, she does roll a double red, which was absolutely essential. Another double red. The down stack is real. I'm a believer.
I might have been greedy.
It's a little greedy, but the checkerboard pieces haven't been coming out, so you're fine.
Ooh, big 4 send, or 3 send, I guess. I always forget to subtract 1.
Rats in singles mode. Glover's winding up with the big cup.
Yeah, Glover can get a...
Oh, but he doesn't wait for the double blue. So the cup is actually ruined. Instead, these doubles are going to just tickle Rats a little bit, giving her more time to downstack and give her an opening to reverse this.
Oh, what if I drew the worst pieces, like, all in a row? Wouldn't that be really funny?
Yeah, it would be significantly hilarious.
Unless...
Ooh, big 4 send. The downstack coming just in
Oh
for
no,
Rats.
why? Why?
Oh no, the checkerboard! Oh, that is so nasty. I don't know if you can do that.
Oh, pressure from Glover, just ramping up there at the end.
Okay,
He took a little while to get his board in order, but once he did, he got like 3 back-to-back triples.
and I just want to point out this is going to game 5, so get hype for game 5.
Yeah.
Raise your cups. Gather up the red and blue.
So if we want to make blue canonically blue raspberry, what's the red flavor?
Ooh.
Is it that like
It's a little too
sort of
orange
cherry,
to be...
but like not like candy cherry, not like fruit cherry?
It's a little too orange to be cherry, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It looks maybe like a strawberry flavor.
Okay. Or maybe they've just like been left out in the sun or something.
Retro candies.
It's like sitting in the window of a seaside town restaurant or something.
I feel a little in danger. Won't lie to you.
Yeah, Glover's setting up some kind of nasty damage sends here.
This is a nice downstack from Rats, though. The cup waiting for her at the bottom is...
Yeah, it's a big... It looks like a big thumbs up at the bottom there.
Oh, a fun split triple from Rats.
Ooh. Placing that 2x2 red in the middle really kind of threw Glover's board into disarray a bit.
Rats consolidating the colors for a big clear. Now suddenly she has a commanding position. She can apply so much pressure. And she's getting the pieces to do it. So Glover has 2 lines of room. Okay.
Glover just getting an astronomical number of 2x2 blues, though.
Here's another one.
Despite everything, the damage is never mind. I was gonna say the damage is adding up, but sometimes you are never punished.
That 4 cent from Glover is pretty good. It's what he needed. Rats is in single city a little bit. This is giving an opening for Glover to downstack a little bit and maybe find that reversal. Glover gets the perfect double blue. And another one.
Oh my god, he's gotten like 9 this round. This is ridiculous.
But those 2 handed him the freest downstack of his life. It was incredible.
Because of the way they were placed, though, they don't do anything for him sending damage.
He's alive, though. Like he was.
Yeah, he's alive, though, and that's important. And this 2 wide stack of damage on the left is actually going to be a little difficult for Rats to get down to. For now, at least.
Ooh, Glover didn't roll a double blue when he needed it. Okay, but Rats couldn't quite attack fast enough, so Glover's still in it for now. But he's forced to take a diagonal. He's in panic mode. What can he do? He finds more blue.
Oh, but the last fairy! It was chilling in the wings!
Oh my god. Thanks for playing. That was very close.
This game rules.
Alrighty. We doing winners finals or are we?
What an exciting game indeed.
Really?
For the uninitiated, the game literally announces that on the title screen. It says, "What an exciting game." Which, if that's not good advertising, I don't know what is. You know, you want people to play your random ass arcade game, just tell them it's exciting.
True.
With words.
Oh, looks like we're just gonna hop straight to winners finals here.
Good thing we have Deca here with us.
Yeah.
Oh boy. This is why they keep me on the payroll.
Is that you, Deca?
Yes, I'm in.
Alrighty. Good luck, CT.
You've got a better hacker voice than that, Deca.
A rat's holding down as usual. Eager to fill the board with damage. CT taking a more measured approach and constructing the first cup. However, because it was only a 2-line send, the first batch of garbage is not going to be that dangerous. However, the second send definitely puts Ratz's board into disarray here.
Yeah, the late fairy is actually really annoying.
Ooh, not a 3-line cup this time. Alright, so the well moves from the center to the right. I was gonna say Rats has the opportunity to do something very funny here, but she opts not to do it.
Oh no!
Ooh, I love that sound.
Ooh, a very unfortunate red diagonal strikes Color Thief at an inopportune moment.
Oh my god, it happened to me. Alright, well...
I hope
goes
you
around,
like
comes around.
many fairies.
Oh my god. No!
Oh my god, it's a 5-line. And that's instant death.
Getting the whole blue line absolutely ruined my board. It absolutely trashed it. Because I drew a 3 blue, 1 red. That's not
so
a
it's
YouTube
guaranteed
reference.
to send.
Yeah, it was guaranteed to checkerboard me. May have to screen watch more aggressively.
A Rat's staying very low on board here. Both players putting together some pretty chunky attacks. Rat's definitely focusing the bottom right side of the board. CT doing some damage by putting a couple of center line damaged pieces before returning the that right side well. So Rats is a little bit of digging to do now.
Very funny.
Alright, things are getting a little hairy on Rats' side of the board here. And the 2x2 does not really help that much.
Okay.
Well, this 2x2 red is very nice for Rats. That does, or and back to back, that does wonders for reestablishing the board. However, the damage from CT is coming from every which angle. So every piece Rats clears does not make very much in terms of progress.
That's a lot of damage.
And now CT is about to send like 6 lines.
Ugh. Oh no. Oh, the one blue in column 1. Why was it there? Why the hell was it there? It was totally fine. Everything was going according to Keikaku.
I love how squishy the coin noise is in this game.
It is very funny, isn't it?
Ooh. CT just delivering Rats a beautiful cup pattern on a silver platter. Look at that perfect 4x3 book of garbage. Just because it's a nice square does not mean it is easy to get rid of. Rats entering single clear land. Ooh, DT with a 2x2. Gonna have a pretty chunky. This is a 3-line send. Oh, and Rats, perhaps not screen watching. Lets it there, immediately buries it. Oh, but this 2x2 will do wonders. That's going to be like a full horizontal line. And so this is a,
oh, no.
A very cruel,
God.
Cruel bit of garbage.
No. CT!
Oh, but CT finds a way through it immediately. Oh, and that's dead.
All right, GG's.
GG's.
I had to let the whole thing play out.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Even the jingles are good enough to play out.
So before we get back into any more matches, I do want to tell you all about some upcoming events here at Puzzle Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, June 4th, we have Poto Poto. This is automatopoeia for a sound like drip drop. Players are going to be navigating hexagons that drop from the top of the board down into their board with their joystick. the pieces lock into the board as soon as they find an empty space, and then they clear in a manner similar to Puzzle Bobble, so anything not connected to the top of your board drops down. Unlike Puzzle Bobble, however, you send lines by making combos greater than 4, and you send incidental garbage by making drops. This game came out, I want to say 6 months before Puzzle Bobble. So it's like completely uninformed by it. It's really unusual and really unique. A lot of fun to play. It's a truly ancient game by Sega. The following Wednesday, June 11th, we have Hamster Scramble on the same theme of Puzzle Bobble. This is Puzzle Bobble by way of platform fighters. You're going to be controlling a little avatar, jumping around on platforms, trying to scoop up hamsters, and firing it into your board in order to find drops or combos. Just like Poto Poto, it's definitely more combo-centric over drops. But bear in mind, you can hop over to your opponent's screen, you can punch them, you can steal their hamsters, you can kill them by simply crossing the barrier by shooting too many bubbles. It's very, very unique. And that's available on Steam, and it's got great netcode. The following Friday, we have Gyakuten Puzzle Bancho. This is a match 3 chaining game in the vein of Tyson Puzzle Dama. However, unlike Tyson Puzzle Dama, the jailed pieces are wild. They arrive as damage from your opponent, and when you clear next to them, they become a double jailed piece of that color, which means that you can chain down your whole board very, very quickly and in unpredictable ways if you do not send enough damage to truly bury or interrupt your opponent. This game is really unique. It's got a bunch of cool characters, and I think you'll dig it. The following Wednesday, we have Mr. Driller G. This is the Mr. Driller on the PlayStation that arrived in Japan a little bit after the original. You can play as a bunch of different characters in a survival race where players are racing to collect oxygen to live, and also power-ups to interact with their opponent. So you can flip portions of the board, you can replace portions of the board with stars. There's a neat little trick where if your opponent gets too close to oxygen and you flip the board, it'll delete their oxygen, which is a great way to apply pressure to your opponent. All in all, this is like the only versus Mr. Driller that I remember. But I think you'll really enjoy playing Mr. Driller in a completely different way. We also posted a bunch of new schedule on the Discord, so any point you can always type in !Discord, hop over there and check out our full 8 weeks worth of schedule. That's all, folks. I'm gonna be getting back into some games in just a moment.
Oh, I'll do one quick plug.
Yeah.
If y'all have been enjoying Soldam, Soldam's an old Jaleco game.
Yes.
And the Jaleco was reborn sort of in a company named City Connection. Very confusing because they also, popular Jaleco game was called City Connection itself. But City Connection has been around for 20 years at this point. And in celebration of their 20th anniversary, they are reaching deep into their back catalog, and they are releasing a canceled Soldam game on Famicom. And it's getting an international release, so there will be an NES version in English as well. But if that's interesting to you, you should pay attention to City Connection. They'll be announcing more details a bit later this year. And who knows, maybe our next Soldam bracket is going to be the Famicom version on Fightcade.
That would be sick. I would love to see what NES Soldam versus would look like. We're currently a little blocked on matches, so I'm gonna hop into Digi versus Glover down in losers bracket.
Okay.
This is losers quarters ?
Yes. And Glover looks to have a healthy lead at the moment.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's up 2-0. That said, game 3 is still pretty even at this point. very efficient down stack coming from Digi. He should have some amount of momentum here. And Glover created a bit of Swiss cheese on his board, so he's not going to be able to respond immediately. And now he is dangerously near death. So if Digi can set off this cup.
Yeah, drew the exact right piece for the cup. Oh!
Glover's technically alive, but it's not looking so great.
Oh, he found the piece. Oh, thank God.
All right, now this damage is going to start to snap back pretty quickly.
We'll see. Digi has a simple down stack here, a simpler down stack than Glover. So let's see if Digi is going to let Glover get away with this or not.
Oh, no. Oh, that would seem like, yeah, definitely.
Glover gets the blue he desperately needed to stay in the game.
No way, he's still alive.
He is somehow living. He can't keep getting away with this.
But Digi's just not sending enough pressure.
Okay, Glover's got a cup of his own at this point. He does get the double blue.
He finds the 2x2, and that's a 4.
This is going to be a massive momentum swing. Digi has a center spire, not where you want to be when like 5 lines are coming.
Especially when Glover has a bunch of these lines.
On both sides of your board. Yeah, things are turning south for Digi, and that's going to be it.
If that theory was just slightly slower, Digi had the right piece.
Yeah, the 2x2 was there, but the fairy peeking in through the window like the sickos guy. Just waiting.
Oh, Glover telling us apparently off stream that first round had 6 Sekiro pieces.
Incredible.
Oh, wow.
That's so funny. Six.
That's so many.
That's wild.
If you make a horizontal line of Sekiro pieces, what happens? Do they go away, or do you soft lock yourself?
That would be... that is definitely something to experiment with. I don't know if it's possible, but...
They clear. I'm pretty sure they clear.
Oh, they clear.
Sekiro pieces, like the late Sekiro mode bosses, they give you quite a lot of Sekiro pieces. So you don't even have to do crazy shenanigans to get in a situation where you have 5 of them.
Sure. We have the return of Glover v. Ardrox. Ardrox has fought valiantly all the way through loser's bracket to come back to face Glover here at loser semis. I guess with a bracket this shallow, it's not that long of a loser's run, but still impressive nonetheless.
The bracket may be small, but everybody in here is pretty dedicated.
That's true, actually. Glover's screen watching.
Oh, I saw Glover make an entirely blue line. He's not used to playing player 1, I think.
Oh. It does get a funny cup.
The 2 fairies just perfectly lined up on top of each other.
What is...
Ardrox has a funny downstack here. Is Ardrox trying to clear red? Like, I'm confused. So viewers weren't aware, player 1 can only clear red lines and player 2 can only clear blue lines.
Yes.
Ardrox, that didn't work. Uh-oh.
Ardrox, you need like the perfect piece.
That's pretty good, but
I mean, it's good for the definition.
No, that's the wrong place though.
Yeah. Ardrox is several singles away from a downstack now.
Glover just needs to find some pressure.
And there's a cup coming.
There's 2 line or 1 line.
Oh no, Ardrox.
But that's enough. That's all it takes. I think both players
A little
forgetting
thrown off
which
by
color
their
they need to be
sides.
collecting.
Some
For a
color
little bit there.
priority.
That's a versus specific thing. So if you check out this game and play the single player, the other big difference to multiplayer is that your lines can be any color.
And there's more than 2 colors. There's
Yeah, there can be
up
as
to
many as 4.
right? Yeah. And they're also not candies, they're chestnuts. Is that
Plums.
plums? Plums are a sugar plum is a kind of candy, you know?
Candied, perhaps.
I actually learned what those actually are, and they are really not fruit in the way that you think of them. Like, they're kind of weird and a little gross, if I'm being honest.
Sugar plums?
Yeah. They're like this confection where they take like a little bit of fruit or nut and they wrap it in different layers of sugar, like over and over again. A bit like a Jordan almond.
So it's like you're making a candle with sugar around something.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess they're called sugar plums because, like a plum, they have one thing in the middle. Interesting.
Yeah, there's this cooking with history YouTube you might want to check out. That'll give you the whole process. It's kind of a lot.
The deep sugar plum lore.
Yeah. Glover with a
Glover
big
has
attack.
a chance to send a big send here.
Oh, but Ardrock's sending a different center attack at the same time. All right. Okay.
Ardrox has some singles to downstack though, so Glover's getting all the time he needs in order to turn this into a big counter send. Okay, he doesn't get the right pieces for it, so it's only going to be a 2-line send. But he's got a cup follow-up that should be pretty nasty, and the game
And that's a
gifts
triple cup.
Yeah.
Into an all clear.
Exactly piece. Oh man.
Oh, look at the shape of that garbage. Looks like a big middle finger.
Yeah, that is a very, very strong attack. Oh,
and here come
two blocks coming out.
Back-to-back Sekiro pieces.
That was freaking epic. Ardrox thinking on his head and clearing the double immediately with them.
Ooh, Ardrock's winding up. I guess it does give him a slightly cleaner downstack, but
to be honest, I think those Sekiro blocks helped him out. Like, if there were any sort of mixed piece,
oh no, Glover.
the downstack would have been like flipped and mixed up a little bit. But 2 Sekiro pieces is just like free.
Yeah.
You open up the board.
Yeah, with the way Ardrox's board was set up, they basically were just 2x2 blues. Oh, big damage coming in on Ardrox's side, and he is not really poised to receive it.
Oh, he needed more than one,
yeah.
more than a single in order to
That was
live.
a pretty epic round.
The back-to-back Sekiro pieces is so funny.
I've literally never seen that before. It's so funny.
And you'd expect one to go to each player, right?
Yes.
But Glover was randomly slow, and then Ardrox got both.
It's actually really good. And this is one of the things that I think about the next queue in this game is that normally when there's a shared piece queue, you can see more than one next piece at a time. So like you can decide like I don't want this piece, I want to wait for the other piece. But Soldam doesn't do that. I assume because they don't actually want players to like sit there and hem and haw and be like, which one of these 2 do I want?
Yeah, they don't really want people doing the Gundam SD power formation.
Yeah.
Both players have decided that the next piece is bad and they want the power piece instead, wait for the piece to be in your favor.
Glover's board a little awkward, but ooh. Oh no.
Ooh. Glover making his life a little more challenging with a diagonal flip. The diagonals are what get you.
For sure.
When you're not used to it, like those are the ones that catch you off guard and significantly change your board stack from what you were expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really hard to undo is the killer part. If you accidentally set off if you accidentally set off a vertical line, you're like one
whatever. I'll
piece
just
away from like flipping the whole thing back. Yeah. But if you accidentally set off a diagonal, it's like all hell has broken loose. Your board is now just like in a different universe.
And Glover playing a little bit of small ball here.
Ooh.
That was a nice
good job lining up those pieces diagonal so that he can get some extra clears on his down stack.
100%. But this is an awkward situation for him.
Ardrox, I don't know. His down stack's not bad.
He's alive, but like Glover's at bottom board.
Yeah. Yeah, Glover can repeatedly harass basically all day.
Oh, I think Glover put that piece down backwards.
Oh, a diagonal surprising Ardrox.
Oh, and here comes a 4-line? Yeah.
Ardrox just barely living.
Ardrox barely staying alive.
He's got, oh, he might actually benefit from drilling down, but... Oh, he's locked out.
He's locked out. Well, Glover is taking the win, but I feel Ardrox is finding a stride there. He's picking up the game.
It felt like every round there got closer and closer.
Speaking of runbacks. Now me and Glover.
Ooh.
We're at losers finals. We're already in match.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we didn't wait for the match call. We're grown-ups. We know what the rest of the bracket's linear, like we just want to play some games.
Okay, a pair of all clears coming out. Rat's winding up for a cup. Getting the red piece she wanted. Oh my god, Rat's just getting that all clear again. Game very generous. The down stack isn't too ugly for Glover, but Rats is definitely, in control of this game at the moment. A bit of hesitation on some of these drops. We'll see if that results in Rats finding some cooler strategies than the pure speed play would reveal. Unfortunately, a streak of diagonals across Rats' board is a bit of an awkward down stack.
Right, she's only a couple of good pieces away from working her way down the board, though.
Mm-hmm. Glover
like this
couldn't
one
quite
right here.
find the damage, so yeah, things are very even. We're back to the neutral game. Big send from Rats, but it is a line in a column very accessible to Glover.
With 2 of them. They're just bouncing back this big block of garbage right now.
Yeah, and what's funny is that because it's the number of lines cleared -1,
It
every
will just go
volley is
away eventually.
yeah, it's slightly smaller.
Okay, Rat's going for something cheeky here.
The game not cooperating in terms of giving her the all red piece. Okay, it comes, but like 1 too slow. Rats gets a diagonal by accident. At least I'm
No.
pretty sure she didn't want that.
Her board is looking a little hairy, and okay, no, Glover had to take the damage in a less oppressive way than perhaps he could have. So there was a bit of a stall there before these 3 lines are coming back.
I'm pretty sure Rats has fur, not hair, actually.
Touche.
Oh no, Rats! You're so high up.
The +1. Get the +1 out of here. I don't want it.
The sicko's fairy looking in from the wings. Snipe.
Okay, so Glover, just to remind folks, Glover took this to game 5 the first time around. So it is far from a foregone conclusion who's going to pull out ahead here. Rats holding out for that red piece. The game not cooperating. Honestly, at least once, I think I made it to finals, and then the game was just brutal about denying me my cups. And ever since, I've had to be a little less greedy in going for cups.
Too deep in your cups.
And all clear from Rats.
Glover getting a 2x2 red is so unfortunate there. That just does not do him any favors.
I mean, he can flip it, but you know, he wants to down stack, not spend all this time flipping his pieces.
This 2x2 blue, however, is going to make for a nice 5-line send. Unfortunately, it's very accessible from Rat's side of the board. So she is going to break it up, so it's not going to be as snapback as it could have been. Actually, she's doing a pretty good job concealing parts of it, making it more difficult to return than if she had just sent it back as is.
So we can say that, but Glover's effectively found a solve already.
Yeah, Glover doing a very good job here. And he has found the spire, and he has the 2x2 blue, so he's just going to
getting all
clear
the
out those
blues.
4 lines for a 3-line send. And now we're going to see a little bit of a back and forth, as I think that little vertical line is just going to trade hands until it disappears from the damage queue entirely.
I mean, there was a sequence there where 3 of 4 pieces were the all blues for Glover.
Glover has had very good piece luck tonight. Definitely counting his blessings for sure.
But you've also got to know how to use them, and you can't deny
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, knowing how to use them and knowing how not to fumble when you don't get the lucky pieces are 2 very important skills to have in this game.
So Glover has the advantage there. However, he made a bit of self-damage on the board, and so he's clearing some tiny clears. This is giving Rats a down stack opening, and she is absolutely taking it. So we're back to the neutral game. Oh, Rats, what was that?
Rat's constructing an umbrella,
Oh, no.
which is not a cup. Not typically something you want to do. In fact, she has to play rather quickly, because Glover is getting ready to send some big damage here.
Glover's got a very, very simple pattern on board. Oh, man, Rats is still in the game. The all-red coming at a critical moment. Is the down stack real?
It's gotta come quick. Oh, the second all red is it.
Okay, this is looking pretty real. Next all red. Oh, she puts it on the side. She gets just get all the all reds. It's that simple, folks.
Glover getting some all blues of his own, though.
The all blues.
But there aren't as many. There aren't as many all blues as there were all reds.
No way he lives.
That's the way the candy crumbles.
Okay, thank you.
I think if he had put that off to the left, he could have gotten rid of at least a couple of lines, but...
Yeah. But you gotta think fast. The margin time, like, the game actually does get faster. So you've got to think on your feet a lot. So I don't fault him for the...
Yeah, I don't fault him either. It's very hard to see the next move when... It's very easy to see the next move from the comfort of the commentator's chair.
A really cool little touch of this game that's subtle. Part of the margin time is increasing the game speed, and the music actually plays faster as you do it. And usually that's like kind of obnoxious when games like speed up the music when you're close to death or something, but it's such a gradual increase that I think it works here.
Rat's cooking up some absolutely devious garbage here. This is a cup for the ages in construction for sure. Oh, unfortunately, just gonna catch it in, not finding the exact pieces she desires.
But her down stack into yet another cup setup is pretty cool. I love this soundtrack so much. And as cool as the Versus is, the entire OST is absolutely worth checking out. So if you are in need of some lo-fi hip-hop beats to study to, check out the Soldam OST.
Ooh, that red.
Ooh,
Okay,
lots of blue.
Huge snapbacks coming from Glover here.
That is
the
numerous fairies.
Oh,
what a catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
how dare you, CT?
Touche.
I'm gonna take my headphones off. Oh my god, how dare you?
So Glover looking pretty good right now. He's up one round. He has two chances to upset the previous defeat against Rats and proceed on to grand finals. And I know the last time he was looking for friendlies, I had to go. I couldn't play him, so he'd probably really like to play a game against me.
some of these games, or some of these puzzle games that we run, Brack is the best time to get matches. So
That's
you
true,
really just
yeah.
want to stay in the bracket as long as you can.
Rats is looking pretty strong here. I'm not going to lie. Despite her
Rats
blatant
very
lie about
comfortable.
removing her headphone. Okay, Glover misses the all blue.
Gets the second one, though. And I don't think either really set him back. And he's shaping up for a big send here.
It is a very, very simple send, though. So, like,
yeah,
Rats
it's
is
only
just
going to take like one piece for Rats to
Yeah, there
flip
you
this
go.
back. Yeah, already it's ripe
history.
for the return. And Glover's top board not looking too comfortable right now. So that 4-line easy send that seemed like a good idea 35 seconds ago is now a buried Tetris.
Ooh, Glover sends a single, but it's going to be a very horizontal one. So,
Yeah, that's a full horizontal blue.
yeah. So, don't underrate those. Like, they really pack a punch.
And suddenly we're at all clear for Glover.
Back in the neutral game.
Okay, we've entered singles land.
Ooh, giant cup from Rats. Now, this includes a solid line in the mix.
And Glover's board is not in shape to receive this right now.
No, he is praying he doesn't get a checkerboard piece or something.
Oh, and he's just TKO'd.
So we're in a very, very familiar place. We're in a Rats versus Glover game 5. Absolutely. Digi calling that the pivot to bigger clears makes even bigger snapbacks. And even if you want to do mix-ups, if your opponent is sending big clears, you're probably going to return them as big clears. So you can kind of force a certain meta just by what you're doing.
Glover getting the back-to-back all clears.
Ooh, getting the all blue.
Those are going to be two pretty ugly lines because there's a lot of orange on that board. Ooh, and this is a nice cup setup. Doesn't get the full 3-line send, but the center of Rats' board looks really tough to dig through right now.
Even with the smaller send, he preserved the ability to downstack, and that's definitely worth something. Ooh, another
full
solid line from
horizontal
Glover.
line. Rat's sending over 4 though, but it's a pretty straightforward down stack. Ooh!
Oh, Glover. I think that garbage kind of came at the last moment and surprised him.
I'm actually dead.
Ah, the late fairy. Oh, but it's just a spike. The last 2.
Oh, no, the 3
4.
fairies.
There's so many fairies waiting in the wings.
GG's.
Wow. Well, that was a pretty epic set. I got to say, you and Glover definitely delivered this bracket.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. And I'm excited to see this grand finals.
So I think I should challenge Glover, because he seems to like. Oh no! Oops, that's first to 5. That's Butterfingers. First to 3.
Oh, he needs a little bio break first.
Yeah, super quick bio break. I think we've got a moment to maybe speak about a little poto while he's on the potty.
Oh, sure. You want to do like a game demo?
Oh no, I just meant like you could bring the schedule up.
Oh, we'll go over the schedule in a bit. But okay. I can definitely turn it on. Like I have the whole of Fightcade right here.
Yeah, you know what? We've got 2 minutes. We don't often do this kind of thing, but why not? It's easy enough to demo this game.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes do not deceive you. Well, they do deceive you. This is not Soldam. This is Poto. A very obscure Sega puzzle game. Now, people think of Sega and puzzle. They think of columns. They think of Puyo. They don't think of Poto. So you can kind of see.
So where's the sequel for this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that this game, I'm going to say it, I think the art direction of this game is just dreadful. It's so ugly.
To put it lightly, perhaps.
You see my opponent got a combo, so they sent over a 1 line. I'm going to do something similar here.
Ooh, combo with the big drop to fill in all the gaps.
And I can keep building a combo, so you see I have like these 2 different groups of 3, and then I'll unite them, and then send over 3 lines all at once. And suddenly my opponent's not looking so good.
Man, where's the Poto Tetris?
Poto versus Tetris.
This is definitely the forgotten stepchild of Sega Puzzle, though.
True.
Well, Glover's back.
Glover's back? Okay.
Yeah. We are good to play.
The art style reminds me of the really weird segments in Pop Team Epic.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the hand-drawn Dojin segments.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're at grand finals. CT versus Glover. CT, quite the gamer. He's played this. He's won one of these before. I had to go look it up. And found himself on the podium a number of times as well. But Glover, I think, is hungry. Would love to go home with winning this bracket. CT making the cup. He draws a piece that sort of lets him get most of the cup value. The garbage that Glover sent, slightly annoying. When you have, when you attack more than 2 columns at a time, it can be a little bit awkward to deal with. Because it doesn't really line up with a grid of your own pieces as you're drawing them. GT's got slightly annoying down stack. He's gonna break it up into singles first. Probably to attack different columns as he goes down.
Glover only getting a partial cup here, but I think it should be enough to... Yeah, it's enough to make the damage difficult to return.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, CT's got a little bit of cheese at the bottom of his board, but nothing super serious. Mostly because CT does a pretty great job of keeping his board organized, though he is greeting, stacking high into column 3. Columns 5 and 6, rather.
Yeah, everything CT does has to clear a lot. Okay, he's out of danger now.
Though he has decided, like, I really want to swing for the fences with these pieces. And I actually feel like it's catching up to him right now. Oh my god. Oh, he lives? But just barely? And now he's double overstacked in column 6, which is going to make it a little awkward. He has to keep stacking in that column. Oh, this +1's gonna... Oh, okay. All right. No, there's 2.
No, there's 2.
Oh, the little +2 is all that it takes. Glover filled with the fire of loser's bracket. Drawing first blood in this first of 3 match. I do low-key wish that, like, there was a dip switch setting to just start at margin time or something.
Oh, like a level 8 setting?
Yeah, like, it'll be fine. Like, we know what we're doing, I promise.
There are difficulty settings. I don't know if they affect verses, but they exist, so...
Gonna have to play with them.
Yeah.
Getting the full red piece.
ET with a very convincing attack in column 2.
Ooh.
Oh, and this diag from Glover.
Trying to play safe, and unfortunately, I think it actually made his board worse.
Yeah.
With that full blue, I think if he'd put it on the right, it would have looked like a greed, but I think it was actually the safer play.
Mm-hmm. Okay, CT didn't have quite enough pressure. Capitalize on...
Back-to-back nice clears from Glover here. I think that's a full horizontal line. Yeah.
GT's gonna have to cook up another line of attack because Glover looks pretty comfortable at the moment. We're sending over 2 lines, but Glover's very poised to get access to this garbage. And make it a big attack, though I feel like sending a line... See, CT doesn't have that much cheese on his board, and so I worry that sending a tall line like this is actually not going to serve Glover all that well.
Yeah, it's about to bounce. I think it's on its way back right now, actually.
Yeah. Oh, and CT's got a cup. It's a great cup, too. CT just needs a +1. Literally any +1 will do. Oh, he's greeting. He's not reading the board. Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, I don't think Glover had any moves left.
I was greeting the board. Thank you very much.
We love the 1-line cup, you know, the 2-line cup that sends 1 line. Like, truly a work of art. Do it again. No?
Less of a cup, more of a thimble.
Mm-hmm. The piece queue firing off 4 red pieces multiple times, letting CT find this pressure. Meanwhile, Glover, we have a little bit of a situation center board, but we should recover fairly straightforwardly. Send over the single.
Yeah, Glover's checkerboarded, but at least he's still relatively low.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't have much to worry about just yet.
No. CT's sending the damage, but I feel like Glover's in a great position here.
Oh my god. It's like 6 lines. 7? 7 lines?
Yeah, but CT...
It's all gonna come back, though.
Yeah. Oh, the piece queue just gives it to him. Alright, that's fair.
Oh, that's an all clear. Oh, but it goes right back, and that's pretty gross looking, actually.
No, this is really yucky. Really? DZ just plops that piece down. I don't know if that's actually play here.
CT has some quick thinking to do.
Okay. He's breaking a lot of this up into singles, and I think that this cheese is going to become relevant as he tries to send this garbage back. He playing around the checkerboard piece pretty well. Glover looking pretty solid.
Okay, not getting hit too hard by the checkerboard piece there.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like your ability to play around that piece is really what separates a beginner player from an intermediate or expert player. A lot of weaker players, when they draw the checkerboard, it's just like, oh, I guess I die now? Like, I guess I destroy my board? Ooh, an unfortunate checkerboard piece. An unfortunate piece draw for CT. He really needed to not draw that, and he was already locked out!
The all blue checkmate piece. Just, what if you needed to clear 2 lines, but the piece Q said all the wrong color?
Wow. All right, Glover. Poised to reset the bracket. Now on match point. Alright, CT activating his hidden rage art. The 4-line cup.
Double all clear.
I really need, like, an all clear yeah in the voice of, like, the Daytona guy. That would really fix me, I think. Okay, CT reading on a cup. The opponent is sending out a few dorky singles here and there, single line attacks. So CT's board, yeah, like, it's a cup, but like, it's not a huge swing or anything. We do have, oh no, Glover took the piece.
Oh, that makes his attack way more gross. Though I guess it being top board helps CT return it a little bit.
Yeah.
No digging required.
And sending it in a form of the cup, so like this overstack for Glover in column 3 is really annoying. Yeah, we're gonna have to break it up into smaller attacks here. But at least it'll hopefully cheese CT's board. Oh no. We do not want to be drawing all these red pieces for Glover right now.
Actually finds a pretty clean way through that, despite how ugly the board looked for a second there. The privilege of still being low on board.
Yeah. I do think it's funny that, like, if you are lower than five pieces, you're probably low on board in this game. Just because, like, the damage can sometimes feel inconsequential. Glover's board scares me. That is alarming. This is a 5-alarm fire, and he's got to find a way to put it out.
Oh, but there's just no... just too much red. Too much self-inflicted red on that board. Alright. Reset point, but also tournament point. Can Glover find it within him? Or is CT gonna send us all to bed?
I believe in you, Glover. You can do this, buddy. You can make the East Coasters stay up late. GT's really greeting. Oh, he's also screen watching.
Yep.
Like, that was a pretty effective greed. Purely because he understood where the damage was going to be coming from and then immediately able to capitalize. We're waiting on a better piece. Meanwhile, Glover... Oh, the stack... Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, that was a questionable greed a little bit. Okay, but finding this 2x2 blue turns things around quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. The self-damage I do not agree with
right now.
Oh. Okay.
And these pieces that Glover is receiving do not bring me joy.
Oh, interesting. You know what? Wow, that down stack actually gave Glover an additional line in a way that I just was not expecting. Oh no, I see what he was going for, actually. No! The checkerboard piece! Oh my
Brutal.
God. No. I'm so sad, chat. Congratulations, CT.
Thank you.
On winning Fairy 5th edition. I think I said 4th earlier. Congratulations to Glover for a hard-fought 2nd place. I'm your 3rd place contender. Before we go, I do want to remind you all about some upcoming events here at Puzzle Wednesday. I showed you a demo of Poto Poto. June 4th, we'll see you there. June 11th, we have Hamster Scramble. This is a platforming take on Puzzle Bobble. You're going to be piloting a little character, jumping around on platforms, trying to grab hamsters, and then shoot them into your board in order to make combos and drop pieces. You can also hop over to your opponent's board, punch them in the face, take their hamsters, and shoot garbage straight onto their board. They're a really fun and unique game, available right now on Steam, and it's got beautiful rollback netcode. The following Friday, June 13th, we have Gyakuten Puzzle Bancho. This is a alternate take on Tyson Puzzle Dama. It's a match 3 chaining game. However, when you receive garbage, it's locked pieces that will convert into double clear pieces of neighboring clears, which can let you chain down through your whole board if you're able to find a convincing clear in the right spot. June 18th, we have Mr. Driller G. This is the Versus Driller. Players are going to be playing a survival race, trying to get oxygen and power-ups in order to punish their opponent. They can flip the board, they can convert pieces into star pieces. You have a bunch of characters to pick from that all play a little bit different. I think you're going to really enjoy this game. And don't forget, you can always swing by the Discord or check the challenge communities page, challenge.com/community/Puzzle Wednesday. Check our full schedule. I think we have, wow, we should have like something like 9 brackets on the schedule right this second. Go check out all of those. Good night, everybody. Hope you had fun here at Puzzle Wednesday, very 5th.
It's a good one. A lot of close fights today.
Hell yeah. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.